Hello, everybody. Lythaniel, the reviewer here with another Sunday night flight for you guys. Tried to get a little something going last night, but had a little bit of recovery to do it. Had me a good little Friday night celebrating the birthday, so gotta get my rest in. But now it's Sunday, and still the weekend, so I still want to have me a little drink. So figured I'd share a drink with you guys. So what I got for you tonight is kind of a new one. I saw it on the way home actually at the grocery store. Kind of a new one. This is Jack Daniel's original recipe, quality Tennessee honey, whiskey, honey, and lemonade. So here's a little kind of package for you. It's pretty nice looking. Kind of grabbed my attention. The can obviously looks like a bottle of Jack Daniel's Tennessee honey, which I've had a couple times, and it's pretty decent. So kind of with this one, it is a 4 pack, 355 milliliter can. ABV is 7.0%, and this is Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey and lemonade. Whiskey with natural flavors. So nice little 4 pack, pretty small cans, nothing to write home about. Bottom of the box just has some normal warning labels, everything like that. Don't drink if you're pregnant. Hopefully you don't have to be told at this point. So let's go ahead and crack it open. This is a blind tasting. I haven't had this before, so I'm kind of excited to see how it tastes. Let's go ahead and crack one open. Alright, so looking over the can itself, nothing out of the ordinary, just more warning labels, be responsible. Yeah, nothing about shaking, so I don't think I have to shake anything here. I'm just expecting a good lemonade with Tennessee honey. So let's see what we got. Go stone cold. All right. For our toast tonight, here is to the 2 weeks of awesome birthdays with friends and loved ones. Let's get ready to get spring going. Out here in Chicagoland, our snow is starting to finally melt. We're getting 45 and 50, so things about to start popping. So I'm excited. So let's see how this Jack Daniel's Tennessee honey whiskey and lemonade tastes. Ooh. That's a good kick, actually. This is my first drink of the night, so I haven't had any kind of liquor beforehand, so I haven't gotten used to anything yet, but that's not bad. Or it's pretty good, actually, I should say. You get the first hit, the whiskey comes and hits you, and you go, whoo, it's got that kick, but then in the middle and the back notes, you get the honey actually before the lemonade, and that's actually really good. It is also slightly carbonated. One of the other beverages I did see up there was just a Jack Daniel, same size cans and everything, but it was just whiskey and cola. So didn't think to get that one because I got whiskey and cola at home. I can make that anyway. But this one is just slightly carbonated, which is surprising. Yeah, that is definitely not flat. So that's another surprise. But actually, as I take, my second and third sips, and as always, I will drink the entire can to kind of go over the kind of flavors as I drink and get used to it. But it's getting more and more mellow the more I drink. Obviously, that first shock is always kind of the harshest, but that's not bad. Because I'm actually surprised if it was just whiskey and lemonade, maybe a really sweet lemonade, that'd be its own thing and it'd be pretty good. But to actually still be able to taste the honey is, surprising, as I see that it says Tennessee honey. Normally, you'll just get the faintest hints of honey with a lot of beverages and you never even really notice it. It feels more like a marketing gimmick. But with this one, I'm not sure if they added additional honey beyond what was in just the regular Jack Daniel's Tennessee honey, but to taste the honey actually in this is actually very pleasing. It's definitely got more bite than, say, just a hard cider. So it's not just, sugar and fruit. It's really good, actually. But yeah, I can definitely go through a couple of these easily. This would be a really good companion if you want to just switch it up. You know, bring a couple beers, bring a couple hard ciders. This would be a nice little change of pace. You know, especially I got one buddy who's a big fan of Jack Daniels. Shout out to him. I think he would enjoy this. Not sure if he's the biggest lemonade guy, but I know he's a Jack Daniels guy. And I'd be forcing him to taste many different flavors of theirs. So I don't know if I forced him to try this one yet. I say jokingly, but yeah, this is good. But yeah, smooth finish. There is an aftertaste. Aftertaste though, the first thing actually to go away, which may still be a good thing, because like I said, it's 7%, but the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey whiskey itself, kind of the first thing to go, and you're left with this aftertaste of lemonade and honey. So it goes down very easily. If I had to just judge what I have left, I've got like half a can left, and this is the first drink of the night. You know, I will be having more after this, but just to say, oh, let's get started, let's have some drinks, this can go down very easily. So, you know, you're not kind of choking it down, anything like that. One thing I would like to try one day, and actually I may do a review on this one coming up, is comparing it to other hard lemonades. One thing I did get a can of, while I did also purchase that, was Mike's Harder Lemonade. Comes in the bigger can. It's the maybe 20-ounce can, so it's not huge, but it's definitely more than just one can. So I'm really curious to see how that compares. I've had it before, you know, years past, but it'd be interesting to do a side-by-side comparison. I might have to do a little versus, like it's some kind of rap battle, but I'm digging this. This is pretty good. Produced and bottled by the Jack Daniel Distillery in Lynchburg, Tennessee. Still the worst town name in history. Yeah, I still have to go for a road trip, but damn. I did admittedly have not necessarily low expectations. I thought it'd just be a run-of-the-mill drink, though. Yeah, this is really good. Really happy with this. So I definitely will see myself revisiting this in the future. Which will kind of lead me to my next point. You know, would I get this in the future? It was kind of, you know, funny to kind of contrast it with the previous review of the Pabst Hard Coffee, where I couldn't really see myself finding a use for it. And I finally finished my last can last week. Drank that late at night, and I treated it like it was Starbucks. But do I see myself buying this again? I would say yeah. This is definitely worthy of a rebuy. I can break it up, you know, if I always doing my little hard liquor and my cocktails or any kind of Fruit Loop vodka that I had on Friday. I can see myself getting another can of this. I'm going to somebody's backyard or just visiting somebody a couple towns over. This will be a rebuy, so I'm actually really happy with that. Out of, 5 stars to actually give it a total rating, based on taste, would I rebuy it again and just overall enjoyment of it? I would have to almost give this I'm kind of debating. It's either between 4 or 5 stars. It almost might just have to go to being 5 stars because I can't really think of any flaws. The only thing maybe, and it doesn't even fully apply, may be that sweetness, where one can isn't really an issue, but if you're really drinking several of these, it may just be a lot of sugar for you to take, but if you don't worry about your health when you're drinking, it's not a factor. But other than that, taste and flavor wise and the complexity, it's hitting it out the park. So man, it's a hard one. It's either 4 or 5, but this is really good. So I'm gonna finish up the can and hopefully I have a number by then. Yeah, if you've had this too or anything similar, definitely let me know. Or if you can make your own lemonade and Jack Daniel's honey cocktails at home, let me know what you make, how you make them. Do you use honey? Do you only use the honey that's in the Jack Daniel's Tennessee honey? Be curious to see some cocktail ideas, because I may actually just get Tennessee honey, a bottle of that Jack Daniel's, and some lemonade. I do have honey at the bar, and might try to replicate it just for fun and make a stronger version. But you know what? I think I'm gonna have to go 5 stars on this boy. I'm very happy with this drink. I really can't find any flaws beyond the sweetness, and that's gonna be subjective, person to person. So it delivers on all fronts. So yeah, 5 stars. So let me know what you think if you had it before. If not, try to find it at your local liquor stores. I happened to find it at Walmart. It was actually the last box left, so they had a lot more of the whiskey and colas than they did for the lemonade. So maybe the lemonade is the better one. But if you ever also had the other one, let me know. So get a little discussion going. Just comment down below. Any other suggestions for other drinks or videos, let me know. Still working on a Breville Oven review. And other than that, I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.